Brickheads, are we getting superpowers in LEGO Fortnite Odyssey? So 3 months ago, we got LEGO Fortnite Expeditions, which is the superhero game mode where you get to choose between the 3 classes. Each one of them has unique superpowers or gadgets or abilities that they can use. And your character is basically part of a superhero academy, and you have to go on these different missions. And overall, the game is decent. But LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, on the other hand, that's the survival game mode that we all know and love, the OG LEGO Fortnite. And about 3 weeks ago is when they gave us the latest update to that game mode, and they made one very significant change. Well, actually, one major change and a few additions. What they did was take away the hearts on the top left of the screen and replace it with a health bar. And it seems insignificant, but they noted alongside that change that they did it for the purpose of future updates coming, as they have completely reworked the way that your character takes and gives out damage. And to me, that means that they're making way for new ways to completely dish out damage, to do superhero kind of damage. And not only did they give us that major change and little teaser there, but they also added a bunch of weapons into the game mode that come right from LEGO Fortnite Expeditions, like the dual plasma pistols that are completely overpowered. Epic, please do not nerf the plasma pistols. We fucking love them. So in my mind, it sounds like they're making way to really kind of intertwine the 2 game modes together and carry over a lot of things one to the other. They've already done it with a lot of the weapons, and I think they're bringing the superpowers next. Now, it's interesting to think, how are we going to go about finding or unlocking the superpowers in the Odyssey game mode? Well, there's a few ideas that I have in mind. There could be a special kind of new crafting table that you have to make that's specifically for like superheroes, and they could add new slots on the bottom right next to where your charm goes. When you want to equip your health charm or your inner fire charm or your totem of return, that little section down there, they could add another row for superpower abilities. And you probably have to find some crazy rare materials in order to craft them at this special kind of superhero laboratory, whatever. So that's one way they could go about it. Another way they could go about it is actually having some kind of spaceship or some kind of space pod or something that crashes into the map, whether it's a random location on the map that isn't marked and you just have to stumble upon it and find it, or maybe run into some NPCs that will kind of give you some hints as to where to look. Or they could put it like right in the heart of the storm or something like that, and you have to go in there and open up this space pod, and suddenly you're taken over by this crazy superpower ability, and you get to choose the different class that you want to unlock. Something to that effect I think would be really cool if they integrated it into your generated world itself, and each generated world had like a special location on the map where there's like this almost like a Dragon Ball kind of space pod that just crashed in like a meteor, and you have to go open it up and you get these special crazy superpowers when you go and touch it. That would be really sick, but they'd have to make it like really hard to find to really provide that challenge. But those are just 2 ideas off the top of the head of a complete idiot. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. How should they integrate the superpowers into LEGO Fortnite Odyssey? And what do you guys think of LEGO Fortnite Expeditions? It seems to have kind of died off pretty quickly, so let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you like about the game mode? What do you think they can improve? And what do you think that LEGO Fortnite has in store for us in the future? Leave it all down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my last video where we actually play through LEGO Fortnite Expeditions for the first time, my very first experience with the game. You can watch that right here in this little rectangle box thing. If you click on it, it'll take you to a new video, and it will really help my YouTube channel do better. So I really appreciate it if you just click on the box so I can just stop talking and you just click on the box, please.